Hey lovelies, it's Heather here. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot today's video, or tonight's, should I say, and get it out of the way. But anyways, I ain't done a damn thing. I woke up so fucking late, that's what I want to stick to, because in all honesty, I don't mind working night shift, and I wouldn't mind working night shift again whenever I do get a job. I liked it better, kind of, sort of. I mean, it was kind of a hassle, but I don't know, I got used to it, I guess. But I mean, if I have first shift, then that's better too, and everything. Eventually I'd have to get back to having first shift anyways, but as of right now, I don't know. First shift usually just involves a lot more people, I guess is the best way to put it. And whenever you work third shift, then there's just a limited amount of people. So, I don't know, but I ain't done shit today. I ate, obviously, but I didn't even take a shower, and I really should have. I really need to. Or a bath. But I really don't care. I'm just really sad, really depressed, thinking about things, thinking about relationships. I think about my kid every fucking day. I miss her every fucking day. But to get on here and say that every fucking day, it just hurts. And it hurts me more, and it hurts my feelings more. We're getting on here talking about what I'm angry about, what I'm upset about, what's frustrating me, helps me to vent, if you will, and stuff like that, and get things off my chest. That way, even if I can't technically move forward because everything is affected by other people that surround me, if you will, at least I get to vent about it and bitch about it, I guess is the best way to word it. But didn't see the black dog Gus today, so his owner is being smart, keeping him in the damn house, I guess, or whatever, or in his on his property where he's supposed to be. But the brown dog showed up again today. But it's okay, because I wasn't up that much to listen to my grandmother's dog bark incessantly at the dog. Because my dogs will just bark once or twice, and then they'll just stand there at the door on the porch, screen door, and stare at each other. But my dogs, they just shut up. They're not as talkative as my grandmother and her freaking dog. Her dog barks like crazy. And it's annoying as hell. But I'm just trying to take it easy this weekend. Not worry about things, not stress too much. Try to let stress just roll off my shoulders, at least for today and tomorrow, and maybe even Monday and Tuesday. That way I can get serious about stuff. I looked up this one article to read today, and it made me feel better about me being 30, me being single, and all that and everything, because I got really fucking depressed last night. Like, I was sitting here and I got to thinking about EJ, and then I got to thinking about Jeremy that was trying to hit me up and be with me, and then Mike talking to me and then not talking to me, and all the crazy shit. And then a little bit about Jason, but not really, because I'm just like, oh, he's an asshole. And then I'm like, why do I always fall for assholes? And then I'm like, that don't even make any sense, because I was sitting here trying to get my kid back, and I'm still trying to get my kid back, but I'm not going at it in a ferocious, vicious, way or anything like that. And I'm not even going about it, I guess you'd say, very aggressively, because in all honesty, things are going to do what they're going to do. People are going to do what they're going to do. I can't control others. I can't control others' idiotic ways and shit like that. But I'm so fucking mad. I'm so fucking mad. Because it's like, here I am. It's like I come from a poor ass piece of shit family. And it's like, my fucking sister is right there on the verge of making herself not look like she comes from where she comes from, I guess is the best way to word it. And I'm just sitting here and I'm this hickey redneck, bumfuck retard or what the hell ever to a degree. And I was raised that way. And every time I've been trying to just break free and be like, let me be in control of my own life, you piece of shit parents of mine, you piece of shit grandmother of mine. Just back the fuck off. Stop playing 20 questions. I mean, literally, oh my God, it pissed me off earlier today. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sitting here, she's feeding my dog snacks. And my cat is scratching at the bedroom door wanting out and can't open the door. Well, my dog can't. So I hollered at my dog, told my dog to go to bed. Because my dog will go back there and open the door and let my cat out. And I had literally just sat down. I had literally just walked in here. My cat was being lazy. He didn't want to come out whenever we were coming in here. So I was just like, fuck, And I was like, Una, go to bed. Go to bed. And my grandmother asked me like 5 damn times, why are you getting on to her? Why are you sending her to bed? Why are you getting on to her? Why are you sending her to bed? And I didn't answer because I get tired of fucking answering her. I get so fucking tired of it. It's ridiculous. And then what was it? Something else that she did. Like, I didn't, I just sat here and my dog went back to the door, but she didn't open it. And so I had to go back there and let my cat out. But, then, what was it? It was something else. Oh, she made sloppy joes tonight for supper. Well, I just moved in a month ago. And I have my mayonnaise. And she has her mayonnaise. And mine's Kraft. And hers is Food Club, I think. But anyways, so I went to go make a sloppy joe and put mayonnaise on it. And she had her mayonnaise sitting out on the bar. Well, she's in here supposed to be watching TV. Supposed to be minding her own fucking business is the best way I can think of to word it. And I open the fridge. And I get out my mayonnaise. And I set it on the counter. And I make my sandwich. And the first thing that comes out of her mouth, she puts her attention on me. Because that's what, I don't know. I guess it's narcissism. I guess it's, anything that does anybody around her within her vision is doing it because of her. It's like, no, they're doing stuff because they're doing stuff and it has not a damn thing to do with you. If I puke in front of you, it's not because of what you fed me. It may be because I'm sick. I mean, it could be because of what you fed me, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, look at my puke, watch me throw up. I'm sorry, I'm just really fucking mad, but any goddamn ways. So, I got out the mayonnaise and I'm making my sandwich and she goes, oh, you like mustard on your sloppy joe? I said, no. And I just kept making my sandwich. Well, I got mayonnaise sitting out there. I know. Still making my sandwich. Well, I could have sworn that I seen you just open the refrigerator door. I did. Still making my sandwich. Put the lid back on mine, on my mayonnaise. Well, what'd you get in the refrigerator for? To get out my mayonnaise. Well, I got my mayonnaise sitting out there. I know, but I wanted to use mine. Well, what kind is yours? Is yours Kraft? Yes. I mean, I'm just wanting to be left the fuck alone and make a goddamn sandwich, for crying out loud. I don't want to play 20 questions every time I do something in this damn house. And I grew up like this. And so for 30 years, this has been my damn life. But anyways, back to the whole relationship things and shit like that and everything. I'm sitting here and got real depressed, especially dealing with EJ, because EJ, I did not, there was nothing, I was not sitting there going, I need to fall in love, that way I feel better about my life. Fuck no. I was going, I need to get my kid back. And I need somebody that's going to help me, somebody that cares about me, somebody that's going to be nice enough to not be envious of me on any level, to not be jealous of me on any level, and just somebody that can just accept me for who the fuck I am right in front of them. If I'm standing right in front of them in a damn pair of blue jeans and a fucking t-shirt, then I'm standing right in front of them in a damn pair of blue jeans and a fucking t-shirt. I'm not standing there in blue jeans that are prettier than theirs. That way they feel jealous, or some type of shit like that. Like, I'm tired of people's shit. I'm tired of the drama. Holy fucking shit am I. But anyway, so I met EJ and I fell for her and I didn't fucking mean to. And I didn't plan it. But it just happened. And then she got mad at me. And I got to thinking about that because I really still like her a lot. And I'm trying not to because she supposedly doesn't like me. And then I'm like, why? And the feelings and God. And why would you do this to me? And starting to hate myself even more. And here I was already depressed. Already hate myself my whole fucking life because my family hates me my whole fucking life. Then I grow up and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to hate myself anymore. You know what? I'm really damn good mom to my kid. I'm really attentive. I listen to all the fucking stories she's got to tell. I listen to everything she wants to talk about. I'm here for it all the time. I've been here for every scrape, every boo-boo, every cut, every this, every that, every sandwich, every bowl of cereal, every supper, everything, every football game, every cheerleading event, every curl of her hair, every braid of her hair, every teeth brushing time, dental floss, everything. Every time tying your shoes and Velcro your shoes and dirty socks and muddy socks and all this. I've been there for every fucking thing. I've been a very dedicated mother. And my parents seen that I was taking pride in that. And they couldn't have that. Because I'm supposed to be this scapegoated piece of shit child. So they took my kid. And I'm sitting here trying to convince myself last night to not kill myself. To not just give the fuck up and kill myself. Because I want a life of movement. I'm tired of this stagnant bullshit life that I've had because of my family. I sit here and I see people that are like, oh, look at me, and the pictures and everything that people put up online. And it's like, oh, these pictures are fake. These pictures are fake. They're not fucking fake if they're sitting there and they're taking a picture that they ate out at this restaurant, that they went to that bar, that they went here, they went there, they did this, they went fishing, they went golfing, they went clubbing, they went here, they went there. And my sister is one of those that's almost right up there with them. So any fucking way, so I'm just sitting here and I'm like, fuck my life, fuck my family, I need to run away, I need to get away from my family. But then I got my 2 dogs, my 2 cats. Technically I got 3 dogs because I still miss my other dog. I want to fucking find him. The girls miss him, especially Clarabelle right now because she's in heat. He's fixed so he can do the humpy bumpy and she ain't gonna have no puppies, And like, I paid $150 fucking dollars for him to get fixed. And then there's these 2 dogs showing up, and one is the one that's her father, and so I don't, if they, no, and he's old, and I took a risk getting my dog that I had, my boy that got taken by somebody, by some shithead, who just takes in a random dog, and doesn't even look for an owner, in any fucking ways, or somebody that stole him because they hate me. Which would, again, be the maintenance people, like I've stated in previous videos before. But any fucking ways. Or it could have even been the landlord, in all honesty. It could have even been her. Because Bonsai was the reason that it was more chaotic for as far as the dogs playing. Because they were happy. They were happier. They had a playmate. Clarabelle's a puppy. Una is a puppy still, but she's a year older than her baby. And her baby is very playful. And Una, because she's had a litter of puppies, she's seen what that does. We had to get rid of her puppies, all except for one. And she still feels this, I gotta take care. She's a young mom just like me. And she has this responsibility on her, this maturity. And so she doesn't play as rough as Clarabelle does. And Bonsai would play as rough with Clarabelle as she wanted to. And I mean, they would just have a field day, and they were the two happiest fucking pups that you ever goddamn seen. Fuck my life. My life is no good. I feel like people are sucking shit out of me all the time. I feel like my family did it to me, and then I feel like the world is doing it to me. I feel like I'm useless. I feel like I'm nothing. I feel like I'm going to be a discarded just cell of something that had energy in it once and just got it sucked the fuck out of me by everybody. And what I'm getting at is like, so I'm sitting here and I'm all about relationships right now in my head, and kind of, I'm not all about them. I'm not sitting here going, I'm a piece of shit if I'm not dating anybody. But there is a part of me that's like, you know what? It's been 6 fucking years, man. 6 fucking years. I am somebody that does want a family. I am somebody that can be married and stay married. I'm still technically married to a piece of shit that ran off and left me 6 fucking years ago. 7 fucking years ago. But, I mean, everybody sits here and everybody says all this bullshit. All these men, the whole world, everybody walks around, you know, and they want it all. They're just fucking greedy. They're greedy as hell. They want it all and they don't want to have to pay a price for it. Men want a wife. They want a woman that cooks and cleans and takes care of them and raises their kids, but now they've gotten so greedy that they want a different wife every night. They want a different wife every night, or they want a different, wife every few minutes because, that one said something to them that they didn't like, and boy, that was the end of it. And now she's, else crazy, or she's just so mean, or she hurt their little feelings, or some type of shit. I'm just, fuck. Like, fuck the world. Like, I'm so goddamn mad. I'm so goddamn pissed. I'm so fucking pissed. I hate the world. I hate the world. I hate the world. I hate the world. I fucking hate the world. And I'm trying not to. And that is why I'm depressed. And that is why I want to commit suicide. And that is the reason a lot of people get really depressed and want to commit suicide, is because you grow. You're born and you grow. And you're taught everything is one day going to supposedly be your fault. So then you try to break free of everything that's bad for you, if you're smart. And you still got these people that aren't smart, that you were raised around in the same neighborhood and shit like that, and they try to pull you back in with these things. And you still try to break free of them, but then anytime that you do anything good, they want to come around and try to sabotage shit for you, try to bring you back into their shit, and then if it's not them doing that to you, and you live in some fucked up family dynamic shit like what the fuck I do, then they keep doing shit to you to fuck you over. Yes, my parents taking my kid from me when I had my own goddamn apartment and I could get to my own fucking job by my fucking self, didn't fucking need them, and the only fucking thing that I needed was a goddamn license and a motherfucking car. Yeah, it fucked up my life. Real good. Way to go, Mom and Dad. You did it again. Like, holy fucking shit. And so anyways, it's like I'm like a fucking caged rat or something. It's like that fucking, what is it, Alice in Chains, ain't it? I'm a man in a box, or whatever. But fucking shit, man. Like, I sit here, and so, anyways, I got on this fucking dating website tonight. First time I ever been on it, downloaded the app, and was like, you know what? Let me do me. Let me do me. I want a relationship. I've always wanted a relationship. Have I always had a relationship? No, I haven't. So don't come at me if you see this and you're somebody that wants to leave a comment and be like, you should be single, so you know what the single life's about. Honey, I've been married longer to the fucking single life than I have the fucking not single life. And in all goddamn honesty, like, I actually like being single for the most part, because I've got used to it. And so it's a sacrifice on my behalf whenever I sit there and I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll let somebody come into my life and kind of, make me feel, like kind of like shit. you know, because I don't know what they know and I'm not them, and this is somebody new, and then I have to learn all the shit that they know, and I'm doing the same thing to them. I'm teaching them shit that they don't know. So we make each other feel like shit. That way we can grow together. Mm. Like, it's not easy. Relationships are not easy. They involve a constant. It's like a fucking house. It involves constant maintaining and maintenance and caretaking and all that shit. It's like anything else in fucking life. But holy shit. So anyways, I sit there and I'm like, yeah, I'll join this fucking dating thing. And I swear to God, like, I looked at like 20 guys, I guess. And these guys are sitting there and they have family photos. You know, most of them, here they are, you know, these big spenders, if you will, to a degree. It's like, they got on suits, they got on the ties, they got on this, they got on the that, you know, and they're just these big spenders, if you will. And they've been out, so they're like, you know, like, they've had a social life, is the best way to word it. Their pictures show that. You know, they go out to bars, they get drunk, they go here, they do this, they do that. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I want to stab you with a fork, you fucking prick. Like, I don't even know you. And I feel like, but my first instinct judgment when I see that, not because I'm an asshole, not because I really believe that I should be like that and that I have any justification in feeling like that, but I feel like I have a slight little bit of justification in that. And that is, I'm poor. You've been sitting here going to bars, going and getting fucked by all these damn girls that you're dating and shit. You got mommy and daddy support. Your parents are so nice and so sweet. They're there for you. Or even if you have dysfunction, you smile and you hide it with them in your family photo, and you do the Brady Bunch thing, you know, and you kiss your mommy and daddy's ass just to make it through the day, and you're that type of person. And that's the way my sister is. My sister will kiss my mom and dad's ass just to make it through another day of being their daughter, you know, and she'll just sit there and do it, and she never looks at them and says, you know what, maybe you shouldn't have done this, maybe you shouldn't have treated us this way. And here I am, you know, like the type of person I am, and I'm like, you know what, Dad, maybe you shouldn't have touched me. You know what, Dad, maybe you shouldn't have beat me to the point that I passed out. You know what, Dad, maybe you shouldn't have called me a whore and a slut and a cunt and a bitch. You know what, Dad, maybe you shouldn't be some perverted dickhead. You know what, Dad, like, you know, and you know what, Mom, maybe you shouldn't be some selfish little bitch that only cares about fucking jewelry or cares about Elvis Presley and sits in a fucking daydream and thinking that, you know, if Elvis Presley were alive and she would have met him, that maybe he would have married her, you know, or some type of shit like that. And then I've even smarted off to her and said shit like that to her, and she's like, I don't believe that, I don't think that. Which now I don't think she does, because I think I've smarted off to her enough that she actually does it. But she still wishes that would have been her life, that she would have married Elvis Presley and had children with him. And it's like, okay, wishes, okay, wishes, fantasy, I get that, and I can sit here and I can think of what mine are. I can list them off the top of my head. But at the same damn time, they're not happening. If they were to happen, I would take them. Yes, of course. And if my mom's was to happen, I'm sure she'd take advantage of it. Yes. But they don't happen. It's just a wish. It's just a fantasy. It's just a dream. It's not impossible. Well, it is in her case with Elvis Presley because he's fucking dead. But, I mean, you know, like, possibilities, you know, are limitless and they are out there and shit. But holy fucking shit. I don't know. I'm just fucking suffocated. I just feel like I'm fucking dying. It's like, you know, it's like I've had my family be smartasses and be like, Heather, go back to school. How? How go back to school? Go back to school on this little phone that I've only had for a year now? Oh, I've had internet access for a year. I'm 30 years old. Go back to school on a fucking phone? Nah. And especially when getting my kid back is more important than anything. I honestly don't give a shit about anything except for having my kid back home with me. But at the same goddamn time, I'm not going to sit here and stress my ass out to the point that I'm holding a damn loaded gun to my fucking forehead. So, tell me what I'm supposed to do. Oh, well, Heather, you should have went back to school. You should have done that. How? How? I just got my license in fucking November, Mom and Dad. Grandmother, all of y'all. Well, you should a long time ago when we tried that one time. You should took that opportunity when we took that one time to offer to teach you. My grandmother. Not my parents. My grandmother. Well, you should took that chance that one time I was going to pay for a driving class for you. You should took that opportunity. Okay, I didn't the one fucking time. But do you realize it was one fucking time? And this is something that most children that come from decent, loving families, that they give their children unlimitless opportunities. And that's the reason the fucking law had to come out with fucking, limits on the fucking opportunity of you can't get a license unless you do this and unless you pass this test. And you can't keep coming every day and trying again because you fail or some shit. Do you know how fucking bad it is to sit here and be 30 fucking years old with a damn 12-year-old daughter that you've not even been able to drive to the fucking park and live in a goddamn society of people, of men that are 18, 6 years older than my daughter, that are going out to eat at fucking, I don't know, Red Lobster, Applebee's, Olive Garden, all this, and women too that are just going out and driving around and hopping in cars with buddies and getting drunk and hanging out and doing what they want to do and going out and having these great fucking social lives. And I'm sitting here 30 fucking years old with a 12-year-old kid that I've not even been able to drive to the fucking park because I didn't have nobody give a shit about me to help me get my fucking license. So yeah, if I'm insane, that's why. There you go. You can have it. I'll give you that. But holy fucking shit, man. There are very few people that know the amount of mental strength or capacity or what the fuck ever that I've had to fucking deal with. And then imagine, I have no friends. I've had no friends. How do you keep friends? How do friends go about picking friends? Doesn't friends pick friends because of what they can do for each other? Don't we live in such a greedy based world that it's like, you know what? You have something I want. And I'm going to take it from you. Or I'm going to get it from you, or I'm going to find a way to milk it out of you for free. Or you know what? Your reputation's even better than mine, so let me hang out with you. That way my reputation goes up a few points. Fucking hell, man. I hate people. Oh my God, I fucking hate people. I fucking hate life. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to. God help me. God fucking help me. Jesus Christ fucking help me. My head is hurting so bad right now because I'm so mad. It's like I can feel the main blood vessels in my brain just like my fucking heart beating in them because I'm so goddamn pissed because I'm surrounded by idiots and morons. And then it's like, oh, surround yourself with more people. I'm talking about every fucking body. I'm even talking about myself. There is shit out there that an 18-year-old, I swear to God, an 18-year-old that has went and hung out at parties for, let's say, that first year of being 18 and everything. There is shit that they know. Not just book smarts, but just socialization cues and all this and everything that they know that my 30-year-old ass doesn't. Not because I'm uneducated and I'm incapable of learning it and this and that and everything. I haven't had the fucking experience. My experiences are dirty diapers and boo-boos and scrapes and taking training wheels off of bikes and teaching kids how to ride their bike and teaching them how to swim and teaching them the simplest version of CPR and stuff like that and all kinds of stuff once they get old enough to understand stuff like that. and teaching them how to cut up their food and, how to chew properly and all this just mommy, baby, goo-goo friggin' shit and everything. And while on one hand, I would not fucking trade those years with my daughter for any fucking thing on the fucking face of the planet. I really wouldn't. I don't want them taken from me now. I fucking hate that she's been gone for over a year. It's about to fucking murder me. It's about to fucking murder me. My one and only kid. I used to, every girl, most typical girls, or I'm a typical girl in that way. I wanted to grow up, I wanted to get married, I wanted to have a family. That's all I wanted. I wanted a job, I wanted to drive, I wanted to complete as high in education and in school as I wanted to, and I wanted babies and a husband. But that life wasn't given to me. Those options for that life wasn't given to me. So I took the options that I had, and the only option that I had, because I didn't even have the option to graduate high school. My parents were bitching, and my dad was bitching, and they're all bitching about money to pay for me to graduate from high school. So I didn't have that fucking option. And then I didn't have the option of learning to drive at a decent young age. Nobody provided it to me. My kid's dad provided the option. And my parents provided the option. They knew I was dating an older man. They didn't care to get me on birth control. They didn't care to keep us apart. So my only option to have a child, my only freedom, the only thing that I could do that most adults can do, and here I was, granted I was 16, but still I was coming into being a young woman. I wasn't there quite yet, but my parents, everything was a no. Education was a no. Going to fucking choir concerts that are fucking miles away is a no. Being part of after-school activities, other than the after-school activity of a football game that's at the same school that you go to, and so you gotta stay after fucking school. I didn't have those goddamn opportunities. But the one opportunity that I did have was to be with my kid's dad and to make a baby and to raise that baby. And then I haven't even been able to raise her anything like what I wanted to. I have scrimped at every way of raising my daughter that I've ever wanted to, and the only things that I could do was the basics. Because the opportunities are not provided to me. And now they took my kid from me. And for as far as dating, the opportunities to fuck guys is out there. But that's not what I want. I'm just so fucking miserable. And I try not to be. And I try to wake up and I try to keep pushing. But fucking hell, I don't know what for. Other than my kid. Other than the hope that my kid will be home within the next few months. And even though home is now here with my grandmother again, because of two reasons. One, I moved in with my grandmother, and a second reason that my grandmother fucking lied to me. Again, like she always does. Oh, I'm gonna move out and let you have it. Please do. Oh, I'm not going to. I lied. Big surprise. Oh, wait. No, not really. You always lie. Oh my god, my head hurts so bad. I'm in fucking hell. I'm so fucking miserable. And I'm trying to stay at ease and be at peace and just, Heather, relax and take your time. And I did a pretty damn good job of it earlier today. And I'm trying to hold in all the stuff that I'm mad about and give it to God, if you will. But holy fucking shit. And then I sat here and I'm like, you know what? Let's do something just for me. Okay, it's been a really long time since I've even kind of tried looking for a relationship, And then I'm one of those that I don't think you should have to even look for relationships in all honesty. But it's like, okay, even at that, it's kind of funny sometimes. And you do get to talk to some people sometimes, and you do get to learn some things from some people. But that's the thing, is even in the past when I've tried to talk to people, guys aren't willing to just have conversations with you. They're not. Say you talk to a guy, say he says something and you know nothing about it, and you're like, hey, and it's just something that he sees as regular knowledge, something dealing with, let's say, politics, for instance, or anything like that, and you're like, hey, I don't really know what you mean, I'm not really following what you're talking about, how about you tell me more about it? He's like, you don't know this? And it's like, no, I don't. I told you I didn't even finish high school. I told you I've been a stay-at-home mom. What the fuck do you think that means? Who's supposed to be the idiot here? I just don't fit in. I swear to God, I just need to fucking die. I fucking hate life. I'm never happy. I don't know what happiness is. I try to be happy. I try to be content. But for as far as doing something that makes me happy, and then I can't even try to. I can't even try to. Because I have a sabotaging family. And then if it's not them, then it's other people. And I know because I've done it. What the fuck was I trying to do with my kid? I'm getting to a point where I can almost independently raise my child on my own. I have a job that I can get to by myself and get home from by myself. I can even take my kid to work with me. This is working out great. I don't even need a babysitter. So therefore my kid isn't having to go from one set of rules at my house to a completely different set of rules at somebody else's house. That's great. And yeah, this is working out good. And I have my own apartment. But no, then I find out my landlord is buddy-buddy with my parents. And the maintenance people are buddy-buddy with my parents. Because my parents helped me originally find the apartment. And so that meant, we need to be buddy-buddy and have phone numbers and shit talk. So then that's going on. Okay. So you try to just let it go and not worry about it. And you try to put them back in their two separate little boxes that they're supposed to be in. A landlord is supposed to be a landlord. Maintenance people are supposed to be maintenance people. They're not supposed to be friends. The landlord's not supposed to be a friend. And your parents are supposed to be your bloody hell fucking parents. That's the end of the subject. Supposed to be. And then my parents are supposed to love me and care about me oh so much and understand me and understand when I'm angry. And I call them when I'm fucking angry and stressed out and tell them to come and get my damn kid. And they took custody over. And then they didn't even tell me. And then I had to have cops come and knock on the door and tell me as the fucking ball was dropping on New Year's. I swear to God, I don't think anybody has lived through the emotional hell of being tortured by mind games and by sabotage of your own family and friends like what the hell I have. But if there's a man out there that's going through the same shit or went through something similar and got the fuck over it, he needs to give me a damn call. That's all I can say. Or if there's even another damn girl out there going through the same damn shit. Even if it's just as friends. Fuck, I can't deal with this shit. They say that there's the family that you don't choose, and then there's the family that you do choose. And the family that you do choose is people that, they do love you, they do care about you, they do want the best for you. Well, I'm 30 fucking years old, and so far I ain't found a damn one. So if the internet can find me some, then so be it. Because it's about damn time. Because I'm sick and tired of shit. God, I'm so fucking mad. Oh, on the dating thing, it was like, what's one thing you're convinced of? And I wrote that people are greedy and ignorant. And that even includes myself. But I'm a hell of a lot smarter because I do know that fact. Because there's a lot of people that refuse to know that. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm greedy. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm ignorant. I'm sure as hell ain't afraid to admit that I'm ignorant. I know I'm stupid as hell on some damn shit because there's just some damn shit that I'm not educated about and I don't fucking know. Because I have a one-track mind when it comes to learning things. And once you get me hung up on a subject like psychology or narcissism or child development or something like that, then that's where my mind stays and that's where the fuck it lives. And for as far as greedy, do I want it all? Fuck yeah, I want it all. But do I go out there and lie and deceive and manipulate to get it all? No. And that is the difference between me and the majority. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I'm going to try to find something to watch. Try to chill and relax. At least Clarabelle and Una and Stevie and Tiger and Bonsai and Ava love me, I guess. You know me? Clarabelle's getting more spots on her back being out in the sun. So cute. She's all speckled looking. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go. I hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. Got any comments, drop them below. If you're battling depression and need somebody to talk to, so that way you know you're not going through some shit by yourself and everything, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger. Other than that, I'm gonna let you go and I'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.